This here is the Honda Brio 1.5 track day special, and we are here at CoASTT High Performance Center, Coimbatore, brand new facility, and on which we now have the opportunity to see what the Honda Brio can do. To start with, this is our completely bespoke track day packaging, which has been developed over the last 1.5 years. It's a package that's done multiple events, clocked over maybe 500-600 laps, and the car has proven itself to be very quick around a track. Pretty much has been driven in all the 3 major tracks in India, which is MMRT, KMS, and now at CoASTT. And it's a delight to see what a simple package like this can deliver. Now, to start with, this isn't a very dedicated race car of sorts. This is basically a street modified car with a safety cage, a full-blown welded roll cage, which is now integrated with the chassis, so it gives the car a lot of torsional stiffness. And then right here under the hood is a 1.5 liter engine, which is basically a swap part bit from the Honda City IV Tech, and it has a custom flywheel and final drive. The engine per se is bone stock. It is a standard 118 bhp Honda IV Tech engine. The L15 engine is what it's coded, with a custom intake exhaust and just the revised gearing and the flywheel. The clutch is standard, and it has a custom fully adjustable motorsport spec dampers. The car shot at 17-inch wheels, runs a custom tune on the Race Dynamics R200 ECU, and then the car has been packaged with a brake upgrade. It's got a larger 280mm rotor with larger calipers. These are not the same ones as what comes in the standard Brio, and overall with racing seat, with a track day belt, and then with very sweet packaging. There's no weight reduction on the car. The car is in fact slightly heavier than stock because the body is all metal, and there is seat as well inside, and the cage is there, so obviously the weight of the car is higher. But the car is mighty quick off the line, and we had last time this car in the range of around 7-8 seconds to 100. We will probably put a clock on it and time it again today. But long story short, the car is fantastic to be driven around a high-speed circuit like CoASTT, and to see that a car like this is affordable to build, and it's an affordable package to own and to go track day driving. Now, the owner of this car, Sudhir, has been to multiple track events. He does a lot of, I think about 5 to 8 track day events a year, and he personally drives the car all the way from Bangalore to all these racetracks, and which means the cost of ownership and the cost of maintaining this thing is almost as good as a standard street car, because all he does is comes to a racetrack, slaps the slicks on, goes about driving it for a day or two, as long as he wants to have fun with the car, and then puts back the standard wheels and drives back home. So there's no need of flat betting the car, and there's no need of a dedicated support system. There's no real maintenance as such. It runs on standard pump gas. It runs on the basic stuff that you do to a regular street car. This car here now, with the packaging of the exhaust and the intake, the flywheel and the ECU and all of that, puts down close to 135 horsepower at the crank, which is a very healthy upgrade, and with the balance of the car, it is very quick. There's no limited slip differential, but I personally timed this car to be just 2 seconds slower than a full-blown 2021 spec Race Concepts Super Stock Honda City. So just 2 seconds off in a car which is actually heavier than the Honda City VTEC, and then no limited slip differential, and with a massive compromise, the fact that it's not built as a complete thoroughbred car, it's very commendable. And the Honda L15 engine, it's quite a surprise, because although it does not have great roots or the outright raw feel of the Honda City VTEC engine, this 1.5 engine is quite handy on a racetrack because it displays a lot of character. The mid-range response and the power delivery across the range is very linear. We have seen great success with our IJTC cars in racing, which is like a blown up version of this 1.5 engine, and they're quite fast and they're very mighty and brutal. So this is like a toned down version of our IJTC spec cars, very affordable, and for a track day enthusiast, I think it's a fantastic package. So we are going to put through a video which takes you around the short loop of CoASTT, and I'm going to be trying to set a baseline time. It's not so much for the lap time, but then it's to understand how the car feels. So there will be an in-car video of the car around the track. That will be great fun. So here it is, the mighty mouse, small, light, and very, very purposeful. The mighty Honda Brio.